So I heard y'all wanted a Lego tour. Just kidding. Nobody asked. But I'm going to show you anyways. Let's talk about my over 70 Lego collection. So one thing to know about me is I love to blend my Lego collection with my decor in my apartment. So I never want to just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm walking into a Lego room. And now when I have a Lego room, that's a different story. But not like heck of people come over because I'm introvert social, you know what I'm saying? But if someone comes over, I don't want them to feel like overwhelmed. And also me personally, I don't want to feel overwhelmed here. So you'll see that I blend a lot of my decor, my love, my hobbies like books and reading, dancing and things like that, how I blend that in with my Legos. So we're going to talk about it. So this is actually the Nutcracker Ballet. So if you don't know, I'm a dancer and I really wanted this Lego set when it came out last year, 2024. But I was like, I feel like every year I get less and less frugal. This is really bad. Like if you're getting into Lego, you've been warned. I was like, no, I can't buy it. Like, and so my friend actually ended up getting it for me separately, like as a GWP. She bought off like Bricklinks. This one actually does dance, and it's perfect because I love Christmas, I love dance, and I love Lego. So it blends in all the things I quite so much very enjoy. Here I have this tiny little Lego Jeep. Any small set that I can get, I'm gonna get a small set as long as I like it and I think it's cute. She's dusty. Don't look too close. I need to dust this up here. I haven't dusted up here yet in a minute. Very cute, very affordable. And then here, one of my many, you'll see a lot of them. I have my Italy postcard. That was also a gift from my friend. And I'm just glad to add it to my collection this year. She got it for me for my birthday. My goal is to collect them all. I'm just missing Paris, but I refuse to pay $60 for it just because it's like, you know, non-existent anymore, especially when postcards are normally like $14.99. People are like charging way more for the Paris postcard. And I know it's like, you know, the demand is high because it's not really there, but I'm like, you could at least sell it for like 25 or something. You know, I'll pay 25, but people who are doing more than that, they're doing too much. I tried to keep like a London theme kind of going here. London town across the pond. Yeah, yeah. I have my London postcard here. I adore London. I love England in general. Studied abroad there for a summer, and it was really fantastic. Shout out to Brighton, by the way. Underrepresented city, fire. Then I also have this London bus. $9.99. Like I said, small sets if I get them. I think I've bought so many small sets that I'm now out. So now I started buying bigger sets this year because I'm out of small sets, and that's even more. My pockets this year, my pockets. I'm trying to keep it like Disney Pixar themed here. I have the Disney TV GWP that I got this year, and then these are the like scenes, you can switch them out. So I kept them here on display as well. Don't mind the little figurines. Those aren't Lego related, but I do have little figurines around my apartment. And then I have Eeyore. This is a cute little Eeyore brickhead. I have a lot of brickheads. I have all the brickheads that are currently out that I want. I didn't go to the past, but I will say Lego. Hey, I need a Tiana one. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay. And then behind here, this is just my holiday decorations. I have more brickheads. So well, these aren't brickheads. These are part of the Disney Duo series. I spread them out. When we get to the other ones, I'll point out, like, this is part of the Disney Duo series. It's 4 of them. This is also part of the Disney Duo series for Finding Nemo here. Panda May from Turning Red. And then this is a little baby one, like in those little like baby bags that are like $6.99 or so. If you could done a toucan, which is the normal shape of it on the package, but I decided to do a penguin instead. And I still added the flower because, like, why not? The flower was there. Here on this little shelf, I have mainly GWPs also, and then my happy plants. So my happy plants come together here. They are loosey-goosey, so I try to keep them in like a pretty safe and stable spot because these just pop right on off because of the roots, of course. My favorites are the bakery. I really love the bakery. Also really dusty, girl. Oh, the dusting of Lego, I think that might be the reason I stopped buying them. Don't come for me. I already hear people now getting ready to type, girl, you know you lying. Girl, you know you're going to buy some more Lego. Leave me alone. And then we also have the candy shop. So I would love for them to make more of these. I need a bookstore. And maybe they already had a bookstore and I never searched it up because I just was like, no more money. But I think that'd be really great. I got this one off of Mercari and I got the bakery off of Bricklinks. So I actually did not get it as the GWP when they were out. I got them post GWP time period. I have my Lego Up House here. Fun fact, that was the second Lego set I bought. And I was like, Kivana, no. And then, yeah, we just kept going from there. But it was so fun. Then I also have the Up Brickheads. There goes our boy. There goes our old boy. And there goes Kevin. They have a Kevin coming out next year, by the way. I don't know if you've seen it. I also have Mirabelle. She's so cute. They retired her pretty quickly, in my personal opinion. And then I have the Inside Out Brickheads as well. And I also have some other builds that are not, you know, Lego related, but in the back I kind of hide them for the season. For example, I have some cute Five Below builds and some other things that I found along the way. And then I do have the tiny plants, but they're all around my apartment. So I'll just kind of point out tiny plants when you see them. I mainly thrive off of floating shelves. I really be out here taking risks, but as you can see, a lot of my stuff is pretty lightweight. I took a risk when trying this out, but it's been up here for about a year now at this point. So, YOLO Bololo. We're moving on down. I have two of my postcards here. I have New York, and this was actually one of the last ones I got because I was like, I live here, but I was like, why not get it, Kayvon? I should get it. I think they should add San Francisco as one. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. And then I have Japan. Yes. And then this is a Five Below poinsettia that I have out for the holiday season. On this shelf here, I have the Beijing one. So cute. Now up here, I'm not going to remove them. I did take a risk when deciding specifically to put the retro radio up there, but that's my retro radio. It does play sound. It was one of my most expensive Lego sets that I bought for $100. I was like, oh my gosh, am I really going to do it? I don't know. Look at me now. I haven't even gotten to the biggest sets, y'all. Look at me now. Oh my gosh. And then I also have the retro roller skate, which 3-in-1s sign me up every time. I'm short again, so you can hear me, but you can't see me. Hey, forehead. I have here the bamboo and the mini orchid. The one next to it is a fake plant, but I thought this was like a cute setup here. Forehead again, and then I also have my Australia postcard here. It just sits lonesome, which is great because that means I have some space for something small when something comes along the way that can fit up there. And then I have my little unicorn that's like $9.99. Once again, love a small set. That's also a 3-in-1, by the way, but I like the unicorn. This house, Asha, from Wish. I believe that's her name. The cottage. Her house cottage. I got this from my mom as a gift. She sits up here with her family. This was a good movie. I think people it wasn't like great. I get it, especially for Disney, but it was a good movie. Give it credit. I think this is still available though, because it wasn't so popular that even the sets weren't that popular. I think they thought it would be so popular and they got a whole bunch of merch that didn't really pop off. Then over here, I have my Vincent Van Gogh set. Look at him. Look at my boy. Right there. Yeah. And then I have my Milky Way Galaxy. This one I was really waiting for. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I really want it. Got it for 2 times points. I'm glad I have it. I had my eye on it for a long time. Found out it was retiring, and I was like, there's no way I'm not letting it go. That's just not happening. If you're wondering, I have command strips. I have about 6 on this one, 15 pounds. The 15-pound ones. This one doesn't have command strips. I have them on there, but I decided never to attach them. It's actually hanging on by a little tack. So I'm really out here risking it, but it's been holding on. It's meant to be held by a tack. It's super light compared to the Milky Way. So I wasn't doing the tacks with the Milky Way, but it's still holding on. You know what I'm saying? I was a little nervous, but it's holding on. And then up here, like I said, I have empty floating shelves waiting for me. I have the baby red Vespa. I'm not even going to move her because sometimes she don't like to stand up straight and she be stressing me out. This build here, it's like a little street cafe. It's not a Lego set. It was like something cheap I found, but that was definitely at a point where I was like, no, I need cheap sets to build. Like the building's fun, but I can't afford it. And did the finances change? No, but am I just buying Legos? Like the finances did change? Yes. So make sure you like, share, and comment. We got low. So I have 3 of the dioramas, the GWG dioramas that dropped this year. So I have the tropical diorama, bam. I have the Northern Lights diorama, and then I have my boy from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer inside for Christmas season. The other one's on the other side, so I'll show you that after. I have the telephone booth, which this is my favorite part. Can you see it in the light? Shine bright like a diamond. This was a gift, Christmas gift last year from my mom. Shout out to my mom. She bought it for me. I didn't know if she'd buy it for me because I was like, I don't know if she's gonna buy me something like over $100 for a Lego set, and this was still kind of fresh for me. So I was still new to buying like big sets. Like I was kind of and she bought it for me and said, "Thanks, sis." Thank you very much. I also have Alphabet and Glinda. I was wondering why we didn't have them last year. And so they had them this year, and I said, yes, thank you very much. And this set right here is a build set, fun fact. It's not a Lego set, but it is pretty cool because you can plug it in, it lights up. It's a Scentsy boy sometimes. And then right here, I have my retro telephone. I love it so much. I play around with that all the time in my videos here and there. And then I have the other diorama, which is a tropical diorama. This is part of the Disney Duo set. I have Hey Hey and I have Pua. And I have my boy Hey Hey here. I'm not gonna touch him. His legs are chicken legs for sure. When I think about potentially gluing a set, he's it. I don't mess with him. He stay right there. I'm not even gonna mess with his head. And then we have my boy Stitch. I have to build Angel. I do have Angel. Angel is sitting, waiting for me very patiently. I want to figure out a way somehow to fit them both in here together. This is like a little cube spot, but I want to make it happen. You could probably catch a theme happening here. Then the ukulele, which is also cool because it's next to Stitch, next to Hey Hey. And then from here, we also have my Lilo and Stitch house. And then you can see my backlog here. That's not just Lego sets, but I have the Wicked wall art. I have Angel here at the bottom, and then some Five Below sets, and then some sets I found elsewhere. I really love the Lilo and Stitch house. It's very fun. It's very simple. I think they did a great job. Here I have the orchid. I have the oh my gosh, sugar plum blossom, and then I have the oh my gosh, Japanese. Oh my gosh, Japanese. I'm gonna put it here. My brain's going blank. What is this tree? It's actually one of my newer ones of the botanicals collection. Fun fact. I think it's a solid build. I only got it from Costco. I was unwilling to pay the regular price, but I was like, if I see it at Costco, I will get it. So I got it from Costco. I have my Polaroid one step here. And then I have Sleeping Beauty Castle. I have the Dumbo brickheads here. It was a GWP from last year, 2024. I have the Winter Holiday Train. This one, I bought it from Bricklinks. I have the Santa Sleigh, highly recommend. And then I also have my Disney 100 camera set. The only reason I got this because I got it on sale and it was retiring. If that wasn't happening, it still would be sitting somewhere in a cart. I love this little lights camera action. If you zoom in, you see all like the details of the film and stuff, which is really cute. Continuing on with my Disney stuff, it's kind of a Disney section, kind of not. We have the Goofy and Pluto, just brickheads. I remember getting them for sale because they retired last year, so I think I got them for like $7.99. And then this is part of the Disney Duo set, the Beauty and the Beast peeps. Like I said, I love me a small set, a Creator 3-in-1. So I have the retro camera here. Any retro builds I can get, I'm gonna try to get them as long as I like them. I have my Mickey Festival brickheads, and then I have my Stitch brickheads. Like I said, Lego, we need a Tiana. Okay, speaking of Tiana, let's move down. I have the Disney Castle, y'all. Yeah, I do. I do. I don't know. I guess I thought yesterday's price is not today's price. The price was very much the same. The financials were the same also. You know what I'm saying? The Disney set retired, or is retiring. So find it where you can. And I said, I'm not letting it go because this was my dream set. We're going to have to make something shake. Now, nothing was shook. Okay? But, you know, a few TikTok videos helped me convince myself. I girl math my way into that. I'm not even going to hold you. I have it decorated right now for the season. But my girl Tiana is in front with Naveen. The fireworks. Okay, Katy Perry, let's go. I have my Disney Villains set here. This was my third Lego set I got. Fun fact. I was a teacher, if you didn't know. And I got I got an award and they gave me like $100 and I was like, I'm gonna use that on this. So I girl math my way into this one too. Most expensive set I bought first technically, but not out of pocket. And then I also have the Vespa Scentsy Boy here, and then I have Lego typewriter, and then this is not a Lego typewriter. It's like one I found on TikTok Shop, and it's like tinier, so I like them next to each other. By the way, a lot of this stuff was purchased this year. Am I out of my mind? Maybe. I might be. Got the Winnie the Pooh set, retired. I felt like I deserved to have it. I got into Lego after it retired, or more so when it was retiring, I just didn't know any better. So I was like, you know what, I want it. And I hunted Facebook Marketplace. I looked on eBay. I was like, I am unwilling to pay too much for it, but I will pay like 120 or so. And I found somebody who was willing to do 120 by me. So I went ahead and went around 15 minutes to go pick it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Here I have the GWP Jane Austen. Fun fact, this was also from this year, 2024. It was when I did my big purchase for my Disney Castle Home Alone house, which you will see you haven't seen yet, and Hocus Pocus house, which you also haven't seen. Dang, girl, you went all out. I did. Watch my videos, share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube. Do all the things for me. Okay, thank you. And then here I have my vinyl player. So I actually have two Lego vinyl players. You see the other one, I'll show it to you. This one's really cute. I said I couldn't pass it up. If I knew this one was coming out this year, I would have just done this one. But now I have two, and it's okay. I like them both. They're both different, and that works. And this one comes with an extra like little record player and flowers. And my favorite color is blue, so I was like, I literally can't pass it up. This is actually a Five Below build. I haven't figured out a way to hang it properly where it doesn't fall. I actually glued some pieces together because this one was really sensitive, but it's cute. I have my vinyl player. Fun fact, you can hold it up. I just like to keep it closed. Like I said, I can't stand dust, so if I can avoid it in any kind of way, I do, so I keep it closed. I got this one with like the other Bricklink sets I bought last year with like the Winter Holiday Train and stuff. I didn't need it, but I was like, I wanted it because I wasn't going to buy it. I wasn't going to spend like whatever the pricing was, like the 150 or the 75 or whatever it was, to like get extra sets. Like last year I was way more frugal. I did get this GWP from purchase. I actually ended up doing Christmas presents last year, which worked out perfectly. So having Lego friends, I'm like, yes, Lego friends, I'm gonna get you some Lego stuff, and I'm gonna get me my thingy. Books are my passion. This was a must because books are my passion. As you can see, how I blended my Lego sets and my books together, that's very important to me. I need more book sets. I want libraries. I want bookstores. I want all the things, and I also want a Tiana brickhead. The recent add-on that I have are the Wicked bookends. Love musicals, love Wicked, love Lego, love books. Had to do it. There was just no way I was passing that up. So I have this set up as is. My boy Fiero's right here. My girl Elphaba is in her spot in the back. She does have a little inside nook. And there goes the wizard. And then here is the Glinda one. So we got the BFF here, Fanny, I believe is the name. I never remember. Technically, Glinda has a spot too. I just think it's kind of simple dimple, but not a marbles in there. We also have Glinda right here in the back in her little special spot. What's funny about having so many Lego sets is I really want to make sure that I'm not missing any of them. I'm like, am I covering my bases? And I really think I am. So let's keep moving. Oh, how. My Twilight Lego set. Now, this actually was my most expensive Lego set I bought this year in the beginning of the year before I bought all the other things. But I was planning for this set since last year. I knew it was coming out. I knew about the ideas approval. I was just waiting for Lego to officially drop it. As you can see, I have it next to my Twilight books. I am a Twilight girly. I grew up on Twilight. Then I also have this Halloween Ghosty Boy brickheads there. My friend got that for me last year as a Christmas gift. I have my Hocus Pocus house here. Highly recommend the Hocus Pocus house. There are some really cool details. You can lift the roof of the house to be able to see inside of it. Winifred down. Here, the fire lights up. You can also move this around so you can see the smoke. And then also you get a baby snippet of the graveyard scene. So I just put everybody else here. I just feel like that was cool. Then you can bend them so it feels like they are in actual different places of the graveyard. For Christmas time, this shelf is a bit of chaos. I just feel like the vision I had was not the vision that I have now. But I do have some builds on here. This is a Lego set, is the Lego gingerbread house. It's very simple, very effective. Also, I love a small set that isn't too crazy on the price. So you can open it up as you see. You can also close it. You get the inside there. Very cutesy. You know what I'm saying? Very simple. And this is my beautiful Home Alone house. Check out my videos for all of the cool things it does. I'm just going to show you the front half, but there's a back half that has the kitchen, the basement, and Kevin on his zip line going into the treehouse. One of my favorite sets this year by far. It does so many cool things. Disney Castle for its beauty, Home Alone set for its usability. And just a little snippet. You can open the front here. You can open the front here. You can open the front here. Oh, see how smooth that was? You see how smooth it closed back? Hold on, I didn't open it all the way. There you go. You can open the front here. You can open the front here. These right here are Five Below cactus builds. I don't have many, but the ones that I do like and find are very cute. And then recently I've gotten into the Zuru builds. So when I showed you my backlog earlier, those balls are those I think Zuru Max. They have a retro collection. They also have like a flowers collection that I bought too. And I definitely am diving into that. The other one I have that I haven't built yet is Arcade, but this is a retro TV. And those are my Lego builds. I have built a very intensive collection in just a year alone. I've been building Lego at this point for 2 full years. Yeah, since 2023. I'm going to run out of space. I definitely am, but I think I've done a solid job of trying to make space, whether it be like my floating shelves or like playing around with things. I have a lot of empty space, to be quite honest, that I've made for small sets. I'm pretty capped out at big sets, or else I would probably have like the Beauty and the Beast castle or things like that. When it comes to big sets, I do have to prioritize, but yeah, I'm very proud of the space I've created, and it's very cutesy. I have over 70 at this point. A lot of them are small sets though. So when I say I have a lot of Lego sets, like a lot of them are small though. You know, I don't see how I don't have any big old modulars. Yeah, my modulars are thematic. Okay, maybe one day, not maybe one day, for sure one day. One day I'll have me a little Lego room, and it's gonna be cute too. Like very organized, very structured. That's my Lego tour. Can you show me your stuff? Let me know what you got. Also, these Lego sets are really expensive, y'all. So like, really like, share, comment, all the things. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Help a girl out. Help her get the hobbies that she really like to do. You know what I'm saying? But Legos are an expensive hobby. Lego, call me. Lego, DM me. Do something, sis. I really do appreciate you. Don't forget about that Tiana brickhead though. Thank you.